Hello there, welcome back to the Ottomans. Last time, well, it's been a while, so I can't actually remember what we did, but I believe we declared war on the Golden Horde. We are still messing about with Muscowy here. We kind of need to pick them off rather rapidly, and the way to do that, I think, would be to take this area right here, which is going to be kind of taxing for us, because it's going to be quite hard to, well, keep a hold of it. We have almost no manpower. But that is the plan. We basically just have to try and cut Muscowy off now. I kind of postponed this far longer than I should have, because in my test game they took the expansion ideas as their second idea, and I was kind of hoping for the same here. I was also kind of hoping that I would discover them without having to put any effort into that before, so I could actually figure out what was going on here. Fortunately, that did not work out as planned. On the other side, we have the French here, who I think will actually try to get some better relations with. The reason is simple: the French are very dangerous, but coalition-wise, they don't pose a threat anymore. The big issue is, of course, England, Castille, Aragon, Austria, Savoy, Hungary, Poland, Lithuania. I can't fight these guys in my current state. I'm losing a little bit of money. I could go for getting some more mercenaries to try and finish the war up here sooner, but the goal here is basically to take some Golden Horde land to connect my, well, two pieces of land here, and then we'll hopefully get enough land here to block Muscovy's attempts at, well, colonizing, and then we'll just, well, try and go to move on from there. There's not really much else I can do at the current stage with the current, well, situation, and then we'll focus on Mamluks, Timurids, everyone in the area, while waiting for the aggressive expansion in Europe to go down. Of course, that is going to allow, well, our enemies here to do some colonization on their own. But I think having Portugal here as a colonial, well, to some degree powerhouse, is potentially going to be very, very important. And as you can see here, the diplomatic power is also starting to become an issue. But I also believe that vassals count towards the what's it called? I'm pretty sure that vassals count towards World Conquest, not true conquest per se, but figuratively, just have everything in the world as your vassal, more or less. So keeping Portugal alive here might actually be the thing that will be saving me. And the reason why I'm saying that is Portugal will be colonizing a lot of land. It'll drive up their diplomatic costs, but also, if they colonize in the New World, I'll first and foremost have something to dump the land onto, or help the lands. Well, the Portuguese nations will definitely be helpful there. It'll also make, when I annex Portugal, give me them, which would also be really useful. The only problem, of course, is they're the wrong religion, but other than that, it should be fine. Tunisia is kind of starting to become, both Tunisia and Morocco is potentially something here that I'd like to ally myself with if I can. But as you can see here, I already have maximum diplomatic relations, and they are from Portugal, Tuscany, Guy, and Timurids. So I do have quite a bit here to worry about as it is. I should potentially also start considering trying to get Tuscany annexed, but for the time being, just have to wait. As you can see, they're even more expensive to annex than Portugal. We have some really, really good provinces. But as I said, the plan here is just to deal with the Golden Horde first, get these 3 or 2 provinces. Depending on what we take, we will probably also take Pensa up here. Again, we kind of want to try and make ourselves get a broad border with Muscovy, so I can just conquer this area quickly, which is going to be a pain in the ass to do, but I don't really see a better way of doing that. And then we'll just have to try keep the alliance with Timurids on. That should give me a little bit of a, well, strength on the board. Not really real strength, but it will definitely be helping. Also go ahead and establish Sheikh Islam. We'll adopt the title of Khalifa, and we'll introduce Isya. A bit extra money never hurt nobody. But I think as things are now, we kind of have to try and just speed things along. We have a very low religious unity, which is mostly due to the fact that we're at war, I think. I'm a little bit unsure, really. I should get plus 33% from my ideas, but this... No, let's see here. apparently changed something from last time, or I'm not just remember it wrong. Accepted culture threshold minus 15%. So yeah, I definitely need to get the ideas that are necessary to get the conversions going a lot quicker. But that shouldn't really be an issue here. For the time being, however, we'll allow the sieges in against the Golden Horde finish, and then we'll see what we'll do after that. Well, I'm kind of saved here. A lot of countries have already started leaving the coalition against me. Venice, Castille, I believe a couple small ones, Utrecht, and basically what this means is that I will now have a lot more options when it comes to going to war again. Just have to, again, play carefully. Hungary also left. So I have a lot more options here, what I want to do in the future. We also have sieged one of the Golden Horde provinces, and we'll just continue the sieges here. We'll probably make some moves towards Muscovy also pretty soon, because I do need to do that before I get way too high, well, war exhaustion. Just have to see how it plays out. Well, I might have been celebrating a little bit too early here. France has re-entered the military coalition against us, and well, that could potentially mean that we have a war coming right about now. I believe the truces, as you can see, are running out on the 2nd of June, which means that I'll probably have to get into, or I will probably get into another war here with France, and I will have more or less no way to actually counter them. I have no idea how I would proceed to try and stop them this time. So we'll just have to wait and see what they actually decide to do. If they did not declare war, then great. If they did declare war, then it's kind of to be expected. I went out too aggressive here. Some people actually told me, or suggested that I did in the comments, and I have to completely agree with them. I went way too aggressive here, and I'm paying for that right now, which is it's not the best, but it's perfectly. Yeah, this is also a problem that I currently have. Big problem. The internet here is such horrible that I get connection lost every now and again. But hopefully it will be alright. We'll see. I'll try and reestablish connection, and then I'll get back to you. I managed to establish or re-establish connection. It took me, well, a couple of minutes, but that's fine. As you can see here, we have won the Siege of Brünn, and with that, I think we can, well, make peace with these guys. And the goal here will, of course, be to take the 3 provinces right here. It'll give me some, well, aggressive expansion, but as you can see, mostly with people that, well, I don't have anything with to begin with, so that's perfectly alright. And I'm also really tempted to make Pensa too, but the overextension is starting to get a little bit high. But I think even so, they can afford to do this. It's basically just conquer an area that, it's not a rich area, but it will help me in the future, and it will make me, well, make it a little bit easier to fight the Muscovites. So that is perfectly alright. Now we'll have to call this, which, well, is fairly expensive. That is going to be, well, through for a long time now, things are going to be really, really expensive. I'll not be taking naval ambitions right now because I don't need them. I'll be waiting with, well, as you might imagine, taking them. What we will be doing instead is moving this army right here up towards, hopefully getting ourselves up into the Muscovite area here. I'm just going to actually place this army, and then we're going to make peace with these 2 provinces, and also most likely some of these. We'll have to see. I kind of just want to get myself back up here and running, and as you can see, there are people leaving the coalition, which are wonderful news. It means that I'm kind of not properly or not completely safe, but I'm safer than I was just a little while ago here. We are going to fabricate claims on the 3 provinces that Crimea still holds, because we want them instead of Lithuania or someone else taking them. I have claims on the Levant, I think. Yeah, we do. But I kind of just have to prepare myself here for a war against, well, the Mamluks will be taking a lot of land, and most likely aim at taking down Egypt pretty rapidly. I'll not be moving down towards India just yet. I kind of want to see here if the Timurids will fall apart or not. Judging by how things are now, they'll probably not fall apart. But even so, I could definitely, there's definitely a lot of things that I can use to my advantage, like a weak Aragon that I can attack. But for the time being, I'll be abandoning my my deal here with the French. They have set me as a rival, so there's no reason for me to continuing, well, trying to make them happy with me. It just will not happen. So for the time being, we'll try, as I said, get our mercenaries into position here, and then we'll see how we stand after that. Our royal marriage with the Golden Horde ended due to the Khan here dying, which is pretty damn wonderful, to be perfectly honest. So what we're going to do with that is actually offer Tunisia an alliance. And the reason for this is they're kind of strong, to be perfectly honest. They're also one of the two allies that, or one of allied with both the Mamluks and also Morocco, so they're kind of in a stable position. They won't have, most likely they won't have any wars going on in, well, near future, I guess I should say. And that is of course really, really useful. It means that I can safely ally myself with them. We have some Tartar Patriots here, which is, these rebels are really going to be bleeding my my manpower a lot, fortunately, and we even lost a battle, which is even worse. But I don't have really too much else to do. What I could do is try and hire some mercenaries, but that's not really a guarantee of anything. At least now my troops here are pretty damn close to getting into the position where I want them. So that's at least positive. I think I'll accept whatever terms the Portuguese Patriots want, because moving troops over there is just going to be more of a hassle than just accepting whatever proposition they have. Which is, well, it's not good, but it's all I can do at this stage. Taking the area might actually put me in a position where I have to wait with going after the Mamluks, which again isn't really that good, but there are limits to what I can do right now. Let us fabricate some more claims on Crimea, and also fabricate a claim on Gilan and Masandran if we can. But yeah, I think I kind of just have to try and join up all my forces and then protect a couple of these provinces at once. Once the course are done with their construction, we'll be going after, or we'll be making a peace deal here with Muscovy that I'll probably not be coming too good out of. Just have to see really. And again, I kind of need to get my missionary strength up to 3%. So in this case I'm going to ignore. I kind of need my prestige high if I am to accept terms with the rebels, because as you know, it's actually quite, well, important to have high prestige, because it gives a lot of bonuses: legitimacy, relations, aggressive expansion impact, better relations over time, morale. Having a high prestige is really important, and some people seem to believe that I should just give a damn about my prestige, allow it to drop, and say yes to every rebel, but that'll probably hurt me more in the long run than sacrificing the manpower to keep it a little bit higher. And also here we have a little bit of a funny moment here. Muscovy is actually being attacked by Kazan. This could be positive for me, and I think I'm actually going to, well, take advantage of the situation per se, and we're going to destroy the Muscovy army, or at least try. If I actually manage to pull something like that off, then I would be in a prime position to continue, well, the war and everything, or at least it will keep Muscovy occupied before the truces run out. Armor of Essex, Aleppo, all my all my claims on Levant just ran out. So I think what I'm going to do due to that is that we are going to, this one I'll probably take that one if I can. I need to complete the religious ideas. What we'll do instead is just we'll cancel the mission and we'll pick a new one next year. We'll probably will get the same, so I wouldn't be too worried about that. But as I said here, calls are almost done, and once they're all done, we'll make a peace with Muscovy. I might wait until this province here is actually taken as well, but there is one really. Can I get there in time? I kind of forgot about that. Get there in time, then I can just. No, I got to get there in time. And I could just have burnt down the province itself. That would have been a lot easier to pull off, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. So before we end this episode, I'll just allow the course to be constructed, both of them. Then we'll make, well, I might have, we'll just make a peace now, it doesn't really matter. Let's see here, what peace deal do we want to make with them? Kind of want these two, but as you can see, it will give me an eternal, well, I say eternal, it will give me 8.7, sorry, 8.7 overextension all the time, because I can't reach over there. It won't help. And even this, as you can see, Poland, Crimea, Genoa, Wallachia, Lithuania. All of them don't really like this too much. And as you can see, if I had a prestige of 100, I would have gotten a 10%. Well, deficit on the. It would have been 10% less, but now it's just 6.6. So having high prestige is really important when you want to be aggressive. But I think this is the deal we'll go for. It's not much, but it will help. That is what I will be aiming at here. There we go. Muscowy has been beaten. I might still be in a troublesome spot, but we will be taking naval ambitions to level 7, which gives a increasing colonial range by 115 and morale by 0.3, which is good. Also with this, once I've actually started the coring process of what I can here, as you can see, these two can't actually be made into cores, which is troublesome at best. Also go ahead here and unlock the idea of church attendance duty. Again, I do want to get to divine supremacy, so I think we'll do some smaller wars. Most likely take down Karakonliu and Crimea. I might go after Georgia too, but other than that, we'll be we're playing it a little bit careful, a little bit safe. And I think I'll just have to allow whatever remains here in England, France, Aragon, Castille to colonize what they actually manage to. Portugal really needs some help here too, so I might have to send an army over for the express purpose of getting rid of these peasants. We'll see. But we'll continue next time. I'll see you then. Bye.